6:54, welcome back. This election season is hotter than ever, and two local game designers came up with a way to ease the frustration.
9 on your side's Carlos Herrera joins us to tell us how people now have a chance to virtually take the best punch at their least favorite candidate.
Yeah, the two creators who live in Tucson decided to make light of all the scandals surrounding this election by putting Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton in a boxing ring and let them battle out the run for presidency. The election knockout game allows users to control the punching gloves of both. The goal to knock out your opponent in the boxing match to win the presidency. The creators say the purpose of the game is to give people a chance to let their anger out that's caused by such a tense moment in history. Election Knockout is available for download on iTunes or Google Play and is completely free. Pat?
All right, thank you, Carlos, and happy birthday again. This morning, the Trump camp is making its likely final stop here in Arizona before Election Day. Donald Trump Jr. will be at the Gilbert Water Tower this morning. He's expected to start speaking at 10:45. The visit comes just one day after Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Kaine made 2 stops in Arizona, one in Phoenix where he gave a speech entirely in Spanish, and another right here in Tucson at Sunnyside High School. The visit comes as another new poll comes out. This one from NBC and the Wall Street Journal shows Donald Trump taking the lead back in Arizona. Trump at 45%, Hillary Clinton 40%. The last time Arizona, of course, voted Democratic was back in 1996 for Bill Clinton.
Meanwhile, the candidates are both crisscrossing swing states. Hillary Clinton spent the day in North Carolina criticizing Donald Trump and promising to continue the work President Obama has done the last 8 years. Also in North Carolina, Melania Trump gave her first solo speech since the controversial keynote at the RNC. Donald Trump's wife discussed her vision for her role in the White House, saying she would work to improve social media culture, saying it's gotten too mean and too rough.
Now to April Madison with a check of your weekend weather. Any more rain in the forecast?
Very slight chance. Nothing like what we saw the past couple of days, though. And so we're already starting to dry out. We take a look downtown, looking to the north, looking pretty nice out there. Partly cloudy skies. We will see a little bit of a rain chance over Mount Lemmon, but mostly only about a 10% in the valley. 52, though. It's a very cool start to the day. Grab the jacket. Let the kiddos hold on to it. We are going to see that jacket needed probably through about 10, 11 o'clock this morning, and then up to 78. Rain total yesterday, 0.4 of an inch. Big Al?
April, it is 6:57. Up on the northwest side, an issue southbound along Oracle are one of busiest corridors on the northwest side as you approach McGee, a southbound issue there. And then on the east side, Speedway Boulevard and Kolb Road, a fender bender that is blocking. Silver Bell Road paving is all done. Here's a look at what we saw yesterday. Oh yeah, it's still restricted, but the final paving's done. They've got another month's worth of work with landscaping and cleanup to do there on Silver Bell between Grant and Garrett, and then it is finished. That's the latest from the Beat the Traffic Center.
Big Al, thank you. This morning, lights are back on at the Paris Hotel Casino in Las Vegas. The casino experienced a power outage and was closed for most of the day yesterday due to on-site construction. Thousands of guests and employees had to be evacuated. No one was hurt, but crews had to rescue 11 people trapped in elevators. We are learning more this morning about the mission that killed 2 U.S. service members in Afghanistan and hurt 4 others. We don't know the servicemen's names just yet, but military authorities have confirmed they were killed during a mission targeting the Taliban. The servicemen were helping Afghan soldiers when they came under heavy fire.
Back here in Tucson, more than a dozen people were arrested in a multi-agency operation targeting a heroin trafficking ring. The investigators served 32 state arrest warrants at a dozen locations. Take a look at these, some of the 16 people who were arrested. And take a look at this video from the east side. 2 people caught on camera trying to break into an edible arrangement storage unit near Speedway and Wilmot. They only ended up vandalizing the place, but the owner says her store's been a hot spot for this kind of activity for months.
A not guilty plea from the chief deputy, Chris Radke, indicted on federal money laundering charges. An FBI indictment shows Radke misused about $500,000 in anti-racketeering funds. Radke's next court appearance is November 22nd. This weekend is the 27th All Souls procession right here in Tucson. It kicks off at 6 p.m. downtown, but there are events throughout the day, so to make getting around easier, Sunlink streetcar hours will be extended until 11:30 p.m. Some routes will be on a detoured route to make room for the procession. For specific route info, go to KGUN-9.com.
I want to thank Gwen Andrig, who sent me a note, handwritten, by the way. Don't get a lot of those anymore. She mailed me her late father's bola tie. I get a lot of bola ties this way. People drop them off. She wants me to wear it and said they bought this in New Mexico 35 years ago. Gwen, beautiful tie. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
It's very nice.
It's a very nice tie.
It's got some turquoise in it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful tie.
Looks
Thank you.
good.
And you said you probably got 100 this way from viewers.
Probably about 100 over the past 10 years or so. And I want to thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you. GMA is next. We're always tracking the news at KGUN9.com and live right now on Facebook. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Great weekend.